What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be doing your news roundup. Now, firstly, we have to talk about an issue going on right now. Hopefully, it's not fixed by the time this video goes live, so that this doesn't sound like a weirdo rambling about nonsense, but there is currently a big locker issue right now where a lot of cosmetics are just showing up as the default. You can see up here on the top right, some locker services are temporarily unavailable. Any changes you make may not actually get saved. You could go in here, you can equip a skin, and most likely, you're just going to show as a default. For example, just equip like a One Punch Man skin, shows up perfectly in here. However, if we go ahead and just launch the parkour map I've been using in videos recently, I'm most likely going to launch into it as a default. Now, there is a chance I launch into it as the skin I've actually selected, but the most likely option here is just going to be a default due to their servers having some issues. They're looking into it, they're trying to fix it right now, but it is something that's kind of going on. Now, with that said, this isn't the topic of today's video because we have to talk about some more interesting things, such as the final reveals of the different collaboration cosmetics and a look at Fortnitemares 2025 for the K-Pop Demon Hunter collaboration. Now, one thing to mention, we have a downtime update on October 2nd. That downtime update isn't actually going to be for Fortnitemares. It's going to be for K-Pop Demon Hunter and the Horde Rush mode that got modified. Now, we'll talk about the modifications as well, but then the next week, oh, we actually did spawn in with our actual outfit. Wow, I'm surprised by that. But then next week anyways, on October 9th, is when we get the full Fortnitemares update. So let's go ahead, pull up my Twitter right here and show you everything you know. Firstly, there's that exact same error you saw in the menu earlier, but then we have this reveal from IGN, where Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, the K-Pop Demon Hunter trios, better known for the Hunter X, will be landing in Fortnite this week on October 2nd, and star in Demon Rush, a special version of the game fan favorite mode, Horde Rush. In Demon Rush, you'll work together with your party and the Hunter X trio to survive against waves of demons, a change from previous incarnations of Horde Rush. You'll also, of course, be able to pick up Rumi and Mira and Zoe in the Fortnite item shop. You can see the full body reveal right here of the actual outfit for Rumi, but it does look pretty interesting. You know, it looks pretty similar to how the characters actually look in K-Pop Demon Hunters. But the most important thing right here from IGN is this. While Horde Rush typically goes live during Fortnitemares, the game's annual Halloween celebration, Fortnite's big new K-Pop Demon Hunters collaboration will arrive as a separate offering in less than 48 hours time, meaning that Horde Rush, aka Demon Rush this time around, and K-Pop Demon Hunters is going to be arriving a week before Fortnitemares actually begins. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and scroll through some of these tweets because we do have a few things to actually mention a little bit later down the line here. If you haven't already seen it, this is Mira's actual full body image right here on the Fortnite render, so that is the whole entire trio. If you haven't seen the previous one, which we've talked about before on this channel, go ahead and go down here. Here is Zoe's full body, and then here's the example of Zoe in the actual original render. You know, they have basically the exact same posing except for the weapons themselves. So that's the entire cast being a part of Fortnitemares. But as you can see right here, Demon Rush, this show's over. Demon Rush takes over Horde Rush on October 2nd with the Han Moon little like lines from the movie actually in the background of the thumbnail, which is pretty cool. Now, as we go through here, we can kind of, you know, tell you some more information about everything. We have new jam tracks this Thursday, Baby Metal from Me to You featuring Poppy, and Netsky and Hybrid Minds Let Me Hold You. But this right here, I tweeted earlier, I was like, I don't know what these would be. It appears that this is the Halloween decorations on the Battle Royale island. There are around 8 of these different event flags that are set to be activated at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which will probably be the same time this video goes live, and they're set to end November 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So it appears that the whole entire island will be Fortnitemares decorated starting tonight and will be lasting for basically 2 months, which is pretty interesting to see. Now, here is where we get ourselves a really good glimpse of some stuff going on. Firstly, this tweet states that we're going to be getting a Dark Maw skin, and from October 3rd and October 5th, there will be early access cups where if you place in the top 25% of duos, you'll be able to be one of the first people to play the brand new Reload map on October 9th. So let's go ahead and show you this short little clip right here. Nothing too crazy in it, you know, not a big reveal of the new Reload map, but a lot of cool stuff kind of going on here. Now, we have, you know, tons of skins, you know, some background things to look at, but I think it's better summarized by someone who helps out with the account, Alex over or W1Q over on Twitter, who pointed out some of the actual skins in this. So we have the Black Knight variant, that's, you know, one of the new Halloween themed skins where it has like the mimic chest in the body. Then we have the new Pumpkin Cat skin that has been a survey skin for like a year or two now. After that, you know, you can see the survey versions of the Black Knight and the survey version of that Pumpkin Cat skin. If we scroll up here a little bit more, we also have the Nana Eternal Pilly variant or Pilly skin. He appears to be using Raven's gliders. You can see by Keaton Plays Games over here, who actually mentioned this in the replies, which, you know, makes sense. They just kind of use a Fortnitemares themed thing. He might not have a full entire set, but I gotta admit, a green, like, ghostly Pilly skin, I might have to pick it up in the item shop. But there's a lot of stuff kind of going on, you know, a lot of little reveals, a lot of things hinted at here and there, but it appears that with everything happening, we're not actually going to be getting a true Fortnitemares until October 9th, when they add the brand new reload map to the files, and starting October 2nd to, you know, the 8th, I guess you would say, is going to be kind of the hype up period, where we get a little bit of a collaboration, you know, K-Pop Demon Hunters, the new Horde Rush revamped Demon Rush mode with the endless modifier and all that stuff, and then, you know, maybe 1 or 2 new skins here and there, leading up to the actual Fortnitemares update, where there will be dropping the majority of the new content for us to actually enjoy. So yeah, this is pretty much your news update with everything going on with Fortnite right now. As you can see, we went back to the lobby and we are a default skin once again. 317 is my actual, okay, that is my actual level right now, cool. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff they're planning for, a lot of stuff they're prepping for, and I think if we even go into the menu here, I think this is by Epic, right? So we can just go here. I think we can see Demon Rush already in the menu with like a countdown timer somewhere. Can we? No, maybe not. Hold on, wait. I swear you were able to. Let me see if they accidentally like removed it or something real quickly. Yeah, there it is. You can see Demon Rush right here by Epic Games. The show's over. Demon Rush takes over the Horde Rush on October 2nd. So this is coming out soon. Apparently there's one person playing it right now when there's, you know, 1 day, 14 hours left. Huh, very interesting. But yeah, the new Horde Rush is Demon Rush. Now, based on the actual ID for anyone curious, you know, is it going to be building enabled, disabled, whatever else, I have been tracking this, and it appears that it is the legacy version of Horde Rush squads, meaning that it will have building enabled. Now, could they change that last minute? Yes, 100%, but at least as of right now, it appears that they're going with a building-enabled version, and for some reason, if you're wondering the code name for the K-Pop Demon Hunters collab, it appears to be Refrigerator. So until next time, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's news recap video. I know it was a little over the place, you know, talking about a million different things going on with the game, bugs, new skins, all the type of stuff, but it should have given you a decent amount of information, so you can get excited for the downtime update in 2 days. That will actually, is it 2 days? It's like 2 or 3 days, I don't know. But downtime update in the next few days, leading into the start of stuff happening like K-Pop Demon Hunters, you know, getting the new Demon Rush mode, leading into a week later, getting the big Fortnitemares update that appears to last until maybe November. Until next time, however, my name is FireMonkey. Hope champs and champions enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.